listening to First in Line, your all access pass to fan culture. I'm Liv,
I'm Elham,
and I hope you missed us last week.
because we missed
Week
you.
off since we started podcasting again, but we're back into it. Elham went to Coachella last week, so that's what we were missing, and we need to know. Give us all of the details.
Guys, it's my fourth Coachella, and it was the best year yet. Like, everything about the festival was literally perfect. Like, every single day was better than the last day before. And I just had so much fun. Like, I had so much fun. So I guess I could start with um Friday, which is the Sabrina day. Honestly, the Sabrina day was my favorite outfit that I wore too. Like I bought the top that like
You looked so
I
good.
looked I
You
love
looked
the outfit
great.
so much.
And we have to give a shout out to your sister who did your hair for
I
you.
know who did my hair literally. Like I don't know how she did it. She did it on Tuesday. I was leaving. I left on Wednesday afternoon, and on Tuesday night she did my hair, and I like literally like thank God she did because I would have been fucked over if she didn't. Um but my outfit was so cute because I bought that lace top in like I want to say it was like literally on Black Friday, like with my sister. Like I was at the mall with my sister, and I'm like, this would be so cute for Sabrina Carpenter. Like, let me just buy it now
Crazy.
since it's right here. And then I bought the skirt like a month ago, and I just love that outfit so much. Carpenter brought out Madonna, which we heard rumblings about online. Like people were
Okay.
making
It
rumors.
was rumored. I didn't see that one specifically.
Yes, people were making rumors about it because it's the 20-year anniversary of
Yes.
Confessions of a Dance Floor. So
Yeah.
people were like, "Oh, like she's gonna come out and blah blah blah." It's like 20 years since she did Coachella. And I was like, okay, like obviously we're gonna go see Sabrina no matter what. But Madonna is like an enigma. Like it's like, is she actually gonna come out? I don't know. Like I literally thought it was just a fake rumor that people made up online. Um, but when Sabrina has like a part in her show where there's like it's not like it's kind of like a skit. If you watch the live stream, you'll see. But like on the first weekend, it was Susan Sarandon that was doing the skit, and it was like a 10-minute monologue. And then on our weekend, it was Gina Davis, and she only spoke for like 3 minutes. So immediately, like Milan was like, that was so much shorter than
Hmm.
the week before, and Sabrina's set added an extra like 10 minutes to it to like her set time.
Yeah.
So all the pieces were coming together, but literally when Madonna came out, it was like chills all over. Like I literally was like, what the heck? I'm seeing Madonna. And they did Vogue together. She did Juno into Vogue, and then they sang another song together, which I can't is escaping my mind, you guys. I don't remember it, but it's on her TikTok if you want to see it. Um, and then that was super fun. I'm trying to think of who else I saw on Friday. I saw a lot of people. Wait, I actually made a notes app list of all the acts that I actually saw because I'm prepared like that. Um, I also saw Cat's Eye too.
Thoughts? We talked a lot about it.
Thoughts about Cat's Eye. Okay, guys, they were before Sabrina. Cat's Eye, when they are singing and performing, fun. When they're dancing and their music's on, I'm having fun. I'm having a blast. When they are trying to interact with the crowd, it is like the most awkward
Really?
thing. They have like no stage presence. Like it's honestly quite sad. Like they don't know what to say to the crowd. They're like, and they also don't have that many songs, so they like need to talk to fill time, but they don't really know what to say. Like at one point, one of them was like, Coachella weekend too. Like, I heard you guys are the loudest crowd. Like, you guys are the best crowd ever, right? And then people screamed. And the other one goes, she goes, but I just said, but she didn't say it. The other girl said it. Then she goes, oh no, sorry. She said, I thought you guys were the loudest crowd. And I'm like, did you not rehearse this beforehand? Like, why are you like taking each other's lines? And it was just like, they kept saying the same thing over and over again. And I just felt like, it would honestly been better if they just spoke once or twice and like just like it was really awkward, but they were fun. Um, I really like. I mean, they're like a guilty pleasure of mine. Like, I like their songs.
They're catchy. Yeah,
They're
they're catchy.
catchy, whatever.
Nothing wrong with a catchy song.
And then we also saw Central C. which was really fun. And
I'm dying at the fact that your voice still isn't
I know
100%
my
normal.
voice, guys. Justin Bieber. Okay, I'm gonna get that's gonna be my the one I go to last. Okay, because that was fucking crazy. But Central C, the amount of people in he was on a stage that's like in a tent. The amount of people there was actually insane because obviously like it's Central C. He has hit songs, like he has catchy songs on TikTok, but he's also a UK rapper. Like I just don't really know how that translates to Americans. Like we like UK rap, the two of us, but like I'm like thinking everyone's just gonna know the Doja Cat song and that's it. But there are people in there that literally knew every line to every song. Like we're diehard like Americans that like knew every line. So I loved that. And he was just so funny on stage. Like he came out in like a Kansas City Chiefs hat and like his huge necklace that he always wears and is just like keeps laughing at the camera and like he's very charismatic, which I liked. Um and then on Saturday I saw I started with Casey Musgraves, which was a surprise set.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I love Casey Musgraves. I haven't seen her live since she opened up for Harry in 2018, so like it's been a very long time.
What do
Uh,
you think about what everyone is saying online about that weekend two was the best weekend
it
and
was.
all the surprises? I thought it was really funny because before you went, we were talking about how a lot of the influencers all just go for a weekend one. And
Hmm.
I feel like arguably all the biggest things happened on weekend two this year. So it's kind of interesting that
Yeah, it's like a gamble though because yeah, it is like we could this year. That's why I think this year was like my best Coachella because I had the best guests. Like honestly, the lineup of this year is like the most artists that I actually
listen
like
to.
and
Yeah.
listen to. Whereas in previous years, I've maybe like the headliner and maybe a few small other acts.
Hmm.
But like this year, there's like at least like five people that I needed to like I wanted to go to their set. Like
Yeah.
and
Do
usually it's
you
like
and your friends go to the same sets or like do you split up at all or what are you doing?
sometime we usually stay together, but like if we don't want to like for example, after Sabrina was Ethel Kane and like I'm not a huge Ethel Kane fan, but Milan and Mary are, and so they wanted to like go close for her and I was just like I'm just gonna sit here and like I'm like I don't have it in me to stand anymore. So I was
Party
like
later.
yeah, I was like I'll watch all of her stuff and like sit here and you guys just can just find me by the lemonade stand and then that's what they did. But like sometimes we'll split up, but usually like at least two of us are together or like um things like that. Like it's more so if someone wants to go close up and like the others don't. Um and also like Coachella is really big.
Yeah, that's
Like
why I was asking because I was like, I feel like if you separate, it's hard to get back together again.
yes, yes, like we always have a meetup spot, but like it's so big that like
A
even
meetup
we
spot.
literally have a meetup spot. It's like the Indio sign. We're like, okay, guys, if we ever get lost, we can meet at the Indio sign. But like on Sunday, I was really craving acai bowl, and like I they wanted to see somebody. They wanted to see Foster the People, and I was like, I'm just gonna go get an acai bowl, and I'll come back to you guys. And it took me, I'm not even kidding you, like 30 minutes
Oh
to
my God.
walk from one stage to the acai bowl place, wait in line, get my acai bowl, and walk back. Like to the point when I walked back, like I was literally basically done with my acai bowl because obviously I was eating it on the way there. Like it was just like things like that where it's just really big. It's you really underestimate it like in your mind because like I'm used to Lala and Grant Park is like is a huge
Yeah.
space, but Coachella is like probably double that because it's just an open field and they put the like everything is just so far apart. But Saturday, like Casey was amazing. I love her. And then we saw Addison Rae and she brought out Olivia Rodrigo. So like, okay, we started off
Yeah.
Saturday. I already am on the high of Madonna. Then we start off Saturday with Casey Musgraves, iconic. Then Addison Rae brings out Olivia Rodrigo. And I'm like, oh my God, because she just came out with a new song and they performed that song together and she did headphones on with Addison. Then that night was Justin Bieber. Okay. Like literally my whole life has led up to this moment. I've not seen Justin Bieber live since 2012. Like I, when I say Justin Bieber is my everything, like it's like a dormant cell inside my body. Like I will always have love for Justin Bieber. I swear there's like an episode that like probably the first episode we did on this podcast where I talk about that, where I'm like, I loved One Direction. I love Harry Styles.
Yeah.
I like, but
No,
to
it has
me,
come up a couple times, which is funny because like I don't know you as like a Justin Bieber fan, but
it
like
was like
you have
my
talked about it
pre
multiple time.
Yeah, it was like my pre-Stan War days. Like I was like in sixth grade. I was literally a middle schooler making a Twitter account for Justin Bieber. Like I was obsessed. I made my friends go to the park with me one day after school. I was like, you guys need to watch this music video and learn all the lines. It's the one-time music video, and I made them come with me to the park after school and film a video because he was doing a contest where he's like, which who knows where that footage is. I think the contest was like you can win tickets to meet him or something like that. And I go, okay, guys, like we're doing this. Like we're filming this video and we're editing it. We're sending it to them. Like we are doing this. I and like guys, the reason why my voice is gone is because me and my friends were literally the loudest, most obnoxious, most diabolical humans at a show ever in my life, and I did not care. I loved every second of it. The second he started singing and went down the stage and got into the crowd, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be the best night ever. Justin Bieber does not like engage with his fan, has not engaged with his like audience like that in years. So him going into the crowd and singing with the fans and hugging them and touching them and giving them like, and just like having that moment with them, like I was like, this is gonna be the best concert ever. Then he brings out Sexy Red and does Sweet Spot, which is literally my favorite, one of my favorite songs on Swag. Then he brings out Big Sean.
Which
And as long as
I was shocked that Big Sean didn't come out for weekend one because I saw that he was there. But I'm so glad that he was there for you guys because like that's like I love Big Sean. Sean
literally
is a guilty pleasure of mine.
we love like we were dying. Milan's favorite song is her like motto of 2026 is the song "Bounce Back" by Big Sean. So she's like obsessed with him too. And like we were talking about the whole
Big
weekend. Like,
Sean truthers up here.
the whole weekend are like he needs to sing "As Long as You Love Me." He needs to sing, and they did No Pressure Off Purpose. And like every guys, like I can't even talk. Like I can't even communicate how like healing and like perfect that performance was. Like it was everything. Like even the fucking swag. When I was watching that live stream weekend one, and I was listening to him sing Swag, and I even like Swag. I was kind of just like, okay, like come on, guys, like let's move it along. But when you hear that those songs live, they're like 10 times better, and his voice is so good. And I just am like, I've been on a Bieber kick ever since. Like he literally has a chokehold on me, and I'm like, I need a tour. Like literally, Milan and I the next day at breakfast or whatever on Monday at breakfast, we were like, we hope he goes on tour. We need to get front row. It was so good. But then Sunday was Carol G Day. We did not leave our that was our In and Out outfit day. We did not get to
Guys, like last week when I said, "Oh, can you give us a hint about your Coachella?"
wait, I actually need your reaction.
I genuinely could not have imagined. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, are they all wearing pink? Like, are we all wearing sparkles? Like, did I think you were gonna pull out in like full like name tag guys, like literal name tag regalia? Um, and then the fact that you went to In and Out,
Bro,
also
okay, let me tell that story. So
Mary's wig, also so good.
we go into In and Out. The
Wait, so how
employees.
did this idea come?
Okay,
You
we
gotta bring this.
last year. Okay, yeah, last year. So every time we go to Coachella, the last 4 years, we just always go to In and Out at least 3 times. I'm not kidding. Like the day we land, the day before Coachella, and then like the day we go home or whatever. Like we at least go at least 3 or 4 times. So last year we were just like really like talking about In and Out a lot because we went. I think last year was the year like we went every single day to In and Out. Like for 5 days in a row, I went to In and Out before the festival. So we were just like, oh my God, wouldn't it be so funny if next year we do like themed, like regardless of the headliners, like we just do themed outfits. So we were going to do like, we're also obsessed with LeBron James, and that's like another tangent, but we were gonna do like a LeBron jersey like day. We were gonna do some I can't remember, maybe like one cute day, a LeBron jersey day, and then the In and Out day. And this was before the headliners were announced. So we were like, okay, like that'll be funny, whatever. And we are like, we should dress up as In and Out employees. It could be funny. Then the headliners were announced, and we were like, okay, we actually want to look cute for Sabrina and Justin. So like on Sunday we'll do In and Out. And Milan like bought us and the In and Out website. They have a merch website. You can buy all the stuff we wore. You can buy online.
Oh, I was like, it looks really authentic.
Yeah, no, everything is bought online except for the name tags we got off Etsy. But because I guess there's a girl on Etsy who like makes name tags for all this stuff, and like so we just were like, okay, let's do it. So we went to In and Out. we did the outfits. We got there. The girl, like, who greets us, like, when we open the door, she goes, you know, she's like, I love you guys' outfits, like, whatever. She goes, because you guys are fully wearing the aprons. That's, like, technically what a manager looks like. Like, I guess the other
Oh,
employees wear
okay.
half apron. And they're like, oh, you guys are like, she was like making a joke, like, oh, you guys are my managers now. So, like, I'm going to make sure I do good and blah, blah, blah. We're like laughing. The people at the register were like, laughing, like they're like, how did you guys get these outfits, like what is going on, like we were just like, we're just huge fans, we're huge fans. And then like we were sitting down eating, and one of the boys came over to us, like one of the employees. He goes, you know, when you girls walked in, everyone in the kitchen thought you guys were like managers on a secret visit, like coming to like check on us and make sure we were like doing our job. And we were like, no.
You had everyone in the back room, like in the kitchen, scared for their lives.
Literally,
Their job.
literally. So then it was honestly the perfect ending to the weekend because obviously it got us the most attention we have ever gotten at Coachella ever in our lives. Like everyone was obsessed with us. Like people kept asking us, like, "Do you guys actually work here?" Like one girl literally was like, "Did you guys come here from your shift?" Like we were like, "No, we just love Coachella." And then we met like we were doing video where we were asking right everyone who came up to us like their in and out order, and then we met people who were like, "Oh my God, do you guys work at In and Out? Like I work at In and Out. This is so great!" Like blah blah blah. And even to end this story, we were talking to some group of people, and then this boy walks past us, and he like, I like looked at him, and he was like, "Oh my God, my dad." He goes, "I just need to tell you guys, like, my dad saw you guys earlier at In and Out, and he told me that you guys were like I saw these three girls dressed as In and Out employees just sitting there, blah blah blah, like going to Coach. Then they were going to Coachella, and I was like, no, we're like the town, like I don't even know, like it's going through the grapevine, like everyone is obsessed, like telling their kids about us. Like I was just like, oh okay. And we were also like handing out to top it all off.
I
We,
saw.
we made these photo cards, which I wish I had one near me, but we made these photo cards of Michael B. Jordan with his In and Out and his Grammy, his Oscar, and we wrote our socials on the back of them, and we like gave them out to people, and everyone was like gagged as
Did
fuck.
you
Like,
get followers?
I don't honestly think so. But one girl was like, she read the back, and my TikTok name is Muslim Kylie Jenner. She goes, Muslim Kylie Jenner. Oh my God, I love that username. Like that's really smart. I go, yep, that's me. But I don't think anything has translated to followers. But I just kept thinking people were like taking pictures with us and of us, and I just kept thinking like we're gonna end up in one of those like Coachella Fashion 2026.
Yeah,
Like, we're
you
gonna
guys
end up
made the news, didn't
I
you?
know,
You
yeah,
guys got
some
fun.
guy came up to us. He goes, we were walking out to leave. He's like, oh my God, like, can I take a picture of you guys? Like, I'm taking pictures of like Coachella fashion. And I just thought that this was such a funny idea. And we're like, okay, of course. Guys, like, if you want attention, dressed up as a fast food employee at a music festival because people are obsessed with it. Like it was just so funny, but it was the best Coachella ever. I highly encourage everyone, if you want to go to Coachella and experience it once in your life, just go. Like the tickets go on sale way in advance before the headliners. Like they do a pre-sale, which is on May 1st. And like honestly, I would just encourage you to, if you want to go, just buy the ticket because it's worth it. And like I honestly believe that because Justin Bieber, like he made 15, he made $10 million to perform, but his merch made 15 million over the 2 weekends. And I'm like, I feel like they're gonna need to get someone that big as
I was gonna say, like, how do
like
you, yeah,
like
meet
the
that?
demand for Coachella is insane because of Justin Bieber. So I'm like, they're gonna have to get someone as big as him, if not bigger, to like deal with that. Because even um they have like these safari packages, which is kind of like VIP camping, glamping vibes, and those always go on sale like the next day. Like as soon as they announce the
Hmm.
dates for next year, they go on sale, and those sold out on the Monday after a weekend too. So I'm like, that is so hopefully, I mean, I'm assuming who I believe will be there is Bruno Mars, and I could also see Drake because I don't think Drake's ever headlined, and I feel like like this comeback era. But I did see somebody on TikTok say like, well, Bruno Mars is currently on a stadium tour, so it might be like too much. But I'm also like, well, I don't know. It's Bruno Mars though, like he has hits.
I like the speculation. Those are good options, I think.
Or
Did you,
Beyonce.
did you find a new boyfriend of the week while you were there?
Oh yes, I do have boyfriend of the week. Another set that I saw, I know, I'm like, my boyfriend of the week, Jacob Lordy, he came up to me and asked me for my phone number.
He's with Kendall Jenner,
He's
so
too busy
not
with
gonna happen.
Kendall. Sorry, guys. But I saw Pink Panther.
He's actually with Muslim Kylie Jenner. They got it wrong.
Exactly. My boyfriend of the week this week is Tyreek Withers.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
because I saw Pink Panther's set and he's a part of her. He was the Romeo in her Romeo and Juliet set. And he was just so cute, and they have really good chemistry like on stage together.
Yeah.
And I like him, so he'll be my boyfriend of the week because I can't do Justin Bieber 2 weeks in a row. Sorry, guys.
Um,
Sorry.
I need to watch Reminders of Him. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, same. And
I'm a
I
Colleen Hoover hater. I have to read all of her books because I need to be in the know, but like I'm a hater and also like all of the other um discourse online, more reasons to hate
yeah,
her. So like I'm not gonna go to the movie theaters and watch the movie, but I will be watching it on my own at some point. So
yeah,
just for
Taylor.
research.
Yeah, Taylor saw it and she said it was like literally horrible. Like she was like, and we watched what was the other one?
It ends with us.
It Ends With Us together, and we thought that was horrible, and she literally said it's worse than that.
God.
So yeah, I'm like, as soon as that's on streaming, maybe we could watch and like talk about it because I'm like, I really need to really. Colleen Hoover's like an enigma. Like she is just somebody who's like never gonna go away. That you know what I mean? Like it's just like it's true. It's like I need to watch. Like I just need to know what the hell's going on. And then I'm also like, why did he sign up for this movie? But whatever.
Yeah, pretty crazy that he would do that.
And
But
JJ from Outer Banks.
yeah. Yeah, what a cast. What about your barricade or bust? Is it Coachella relevant or did something
Um,
else surprise you this week?
Sort of, but it's the new Olivia Rodrigo song, Drop Dead.
Nice.
I really like the song, like a lot. Like it's very catchy. I like her like sings talk vibe, and I'm really, really, really excited for this new album. Like I've liked both her albums a lot, so I'm like I have really high hopes for it.
I feel like she's kind of like gone pretty silent in
Yeah.
the public eye in between albums. So it'll be really interesting when this drops to see what she does next.
Yeah. What's your barricade or bust?
Mine is gonna be Baby Blue by Cody Simpson because I'm so happy that he's back. And honestly, it's like an honor of mine that I'm someone that people are coming to and being like, Cody Simpson dropped a new song. And I'm like, I know.
I feel like
Like, you know what I mean? It's like it was so funny to me. It brings me back to like when I was really into One Direction and like my grandma would call to tell me that like One Direction were like on TV and I'm like obviously One Direction are on TV, but like when people felt the need to inform you that they saw like something about something
yeah.
that you really like. And so people having to tell me that they listened to Cody Simpson's new song or noticed that he's back really just like makes me very proud that, all this time I've really stood out as like a Cody Simpson
It's so
person.
funny.
And it's funny because my sister was talking about his albums because apparently she's a thief and she has my Coast to Coast EP and she the Coast to Coast album and then the Surfer's Paradise album, which is hers. And I was like, Coast to Coast is not an album, it's an EP. Like, let's get that right, okay? Like, I know my Cody
Like
Simpson.
let's get our facts, our Cody Simpson facts correct. That is so funny.
So I'm really excited about the new single, and it's really good and catchy and awesome for driving with the windows down. Not that you would know what that feels like, but
I
um,
know. I
yeah.
like to be the passenger with windows down. Is the weather good over like by you now?
My gosh, it's like so back and forth. Like it's been cold and rainy, and then tomorrow it's going to be like warm and 75. It has no idea what it's going to
Yeah.
do. Also, I picked up running.
What?
I know. So my sister again,
What?
Georgia, our social media coordinator,
Yeah, she's
she started running and she actually ran a half marathon last year and was training to run another half marathon this year. And it's not like in a mean way, but like she was kind of like when I said that I wanted to do it, she was like, "Yeah, right." Totally fair considering your reaction as well. Like totally valid reaction. However, there's nothing about me that there's nothing like bigger about me than my competitive nature. And
yeah.
like, if you don't believe that I can do something, like I'm gonna do it. So I'm not training for a half marathon yet. Just a like, little humble 5K, but I've run 5 times in the last week. So I am on my way
That's
to being a
amazing.
runner. Yeah, if any, athletic brands want to sponsor me,
All
feel
right.
free. to run my half mile around the neighborhood, let me know.
I, that's actually really, I need to do
Yeah,
that.
I ran in the rain today, so that should tell you I'm like really, dedicated to the
Hated,
cause.
yeah.
Yeah, of proving people wrong.
Wait, when is the half marathon or whatever?
No, I like literally I'm just prepping for nothing.
Oh, so it's
Like
not like
I'm
you
just
signed
talking.
up for
Yeah,
something.
like I'm just gonna
Oh,
like send a text. Like I'm just gonna like record my run and then
okay,
send a text when I've run the half marathon.
okay. We're not like getting ready for the turkey trot or
I
something.
did tell her like I was like I signed up for a 5K and a 10K this year and then a half marathon and marathon last next year and I was talking about it so seriously. She's like I can't tell whether you're joking or not. Like I was going really in on it.
Oh
So,
my
I'm not
God.
really one for like running and being cheered at. You know what I mean? Like I
No,
don't
it's
really.
embarrassing. Well, I just am like, I don't like, I like being perceived in ways in which I have control over. And like, if you like the way I run, like, it's like, I don't need
Exactly.
people
That's actually
looking
what I
at
was
the way
just
I
gonna say.
run.
I don't even want like someone driving by me in their car to see me running.
No.
And I've been made fun of like in sports growing up and stuff for like the way that I run. Like if you think of like run like a girl, like I'm definitely that picture that when you think of me running. So like I don't want anyone to look at me running.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing is like, I don't want people to look at me. Like, I could run by myself and, have that achievements. But yeah, I'm not trying to like be in a marathon and have hundreds of people staring at me while I run past them that I don't know.
Exactly. So
Too much. So I get you.
But in other news of things that happened to me over the last week while we were,
Oh my
separated
goodness.
being at Coachella, I did go and see the Maine, who are one of my favorite bands. It was probably like my 10th time seeing them. And I just wanted to bring up on the podcast that anyone who still wears light up hats to concerts needs to not leave the house anymore, needs to throw them in the trash. Like I am at a concert. I'm not even in the front. Like it would be one thing if we're like close up to the front.
Yeah.
I'm standing at the back. So like I'm already having to like go around people's heads trying to see what's going on
Hmm.
stage. And then you're standing in front of me with a green or pink flashing light hat and you're over 20. We need to put it to rest. We need to put it
It's
to rest.
just like not the vibe. Do
It's
that
not
for
the vibe.
do
Like,
that.
I don't understand what you're trying to get out of it.
Yeah.
Like, are you trying to get like a high or like a point? Like, you might as well bring a freaking sign.
Yeah.
Like, that would be less offensive. I don't like imagine, Elham. I'm like trying to record a video and all you see is like a neon hat.
It's just too much. And it was a cowboy hat, right? You said
Yeah, well, I think like where did the trend come from? Was it Casey Musgraves or was it Harry Styles? Like, I
it
feel
was
like
like
they're like,
I honestly it was
I
like
feel like that's where it
hairy,
started.
but even that is not like he wore a cowboy hat. It's like people started wearing it to his shows and then like throwing it on stage. Like
Exactly.
that
Like
I
it
think is
became a
where it
thing from
comes
like
from.
that, and then they
Yeah.
tried to like translate it because I have seen people in cowboy hats
Yeah.
at the main shows before where again I'm like, give it up, give it up. This
Yeah.
is not the fandom for that. Like
Yeah.
this, a different fandom we're talking about here.
Yeah.
And it was the flashing lights that like really did me in, honestly. I just
Well, it's just attention seeking, and it's like that is
yeah.
not the place for that. It's a GA concert, like, right? It's a GA like
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
like you. This is not. You're not at a huge arena where it's spread out and there's like a million, all these screens, and like it doesn't really matter what the person in front of you is wearing.
Exactly.
It's like we're at a place where like the stage is right there, and I need to try and look at the stage. But yeah, I honestly am like anti poster too at concerts because I just am
I
like,
mean, yeah.
what is the point of that? And so the a flashing hat is like a worse version of a poster. Is
Also,
way more attention seeking.
I feel like I go to these GA shows, and granted, I'm like 5'2", and I always forget to wear heels because I always am not thinking.
Yeah,
Then I show up in sneakers, and I can't see anything. But I feel like the only people that are concert goers are women, like over 6 foot.
yeah,
I'm like, where did you all come from? Like, I don't believe the average woman is 6 foot.
yeah.
So why is this is like literally like a 6 foot woman gathering? Where are they
No,
all
I
coming
agree.
from? Or the couples where they have to be touching the entire
Oh
time.
my
So
god.
basically, what you're watching is not the concert, you're watching like a PDA session. And I'm like, this is
So
literally my nightmare. Like, honestly, I am married with a baby, love my husband very much. I do not want him anywhere near me at a concert. Like,
no.
do not touch me. Like I am vibing. I'm probably sweaty. Like get away from me. Like let's sing. Let's like look at each other. But like I don't know, but I mean, it is better when they're like standing like in front of each other. It's just like then you feel like you're like in their personal space,
Yeah.
trying to move away from them, but somehow they keep moving closer to you and they're just like all over each other. Gosh, the horrors of a GA show. Like, really, people?
It's too much. I agree. I think everyone is so tall, and also like, yeah, I sometimes I'm just like, does your man have to be here? Like, no shade.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, if you have
And
a
they're always tall too, and then they
yeah,
have
it's like,
so much
yeah.
space.
Why are we at the tall convention at the fucking main concert? Like, this is a GA venue. Like, can everyone who's tall get to the back? Please,
Exactly.
like, let's go to the back. But yeah,
Granted, I did think that doors opened later than they did, so like I was like, oh, we'll just go stand in the bar area and we'll be like barricade by the
yeah,
bar. Yeah, no, we got there and the parking lot was already full and we were in like the overflow lot, so that was not happening
it
for the
was already a
GA.
bad sign.
So
That is so funny.
yeah, it did not go as planned. Which one of you guys is like I feel like I'm normally out of my friends like the planner for concerts. Out of the Coachella goers, you, Milan, and Mary, who's like the actual planner of the event in the day? Like who keeps you guys organized?
I feel like Milan. Like Milan is like we're gonna leave at 1:30, so be ready by then. Like we dilly dally in the morning, like we are chilling, laughing, whatever, and then it reaches like 10 o'clock, and not that it's just like that. Not that it takes us 5 hours to get ready, but it's like you want to give yourself enough time so like if anything you just want to be you don't want to be stressed out last minute. So we'll be like, okay, like she'll be like, we're gonna leave for the shuttle at 1:30, and we're like, okay. So then that you should be ready before then. But I feel like she would be the one, and like she's also the one who like knows. I always forget. Like once Coachella's over, I'm like, all I know is where the main stage is, and that's pretty much it. Like she's like, oh, the tent is this, you know what I mean? Like she's very just like she's on it. She's on it. But she's also like our like Reddit queen too. Like she's on the Coachella Reddit. It's like she knows
On all the
everything.
conspiracies, yeah.
She's like, yeah, she's like, oh, like someone on Reddit said that we should try this lobster mac and cheese. I'm like, okay, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? Things like that where I'm like, I'm just here to like look around and then I'll see somebody's plate next to me and I'm like, wait, where'd you get that from? But yeah, it is. I'm definitely not like I'm so even like a concert. Like Amy and I go to pretty much a lot of concerts together here in the cities, and like I am so just not like I'm like okay, the event starts at 7:30 or whatever. The opener goes on at 7:30. Like I'll get there at 8 o'clock, and she's like, oh no, I think we should try to get there a little earlier, like in case we want to eat or something. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right. I'm always just like I mean, love all the openers, but sometimes I'm just like I'm here to see who I'm here to see, and I don't really care unless like the
That's
openers.
me too. If it's like on a weekday, it's like, ah, yeah, I'm just rolling up for the concert.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, I don't have it in me. I'm old, like bro. I'm really
Definitely
like
old. I'm
I'm
like
like
that person that now has to like bend their knees.
I
You know
know.
what I mean? And, like squat around in between the opening acts. I mean, bands like the main, they had three openers. So
Yeah,
like this show started at 7 and then they didn't come on till 9:30. So that was like a long time for me to be standing, okay? So I sit down all day for work. Like I'm not used to that.
yeah. It's
So,
just too much. Shall we get into the drama that we missed while I was away?
yeah, what do you want to talk about first?
How we're all gonna unite to have a nationwide protest against Wes Wilson and Amanda Petula.
Yeah,
Everyone,
that
leave your desks at 2 p.m. tomorrow.
yeah, the latest episode was extremely rough to watch where Wes and Sierra kind of made up and there was conversation about seeing Sierra and just the way that she wanted to be respected and Amanda also seemingly understanding that and even commenting about that and
Mm-hmm.
saying that Sierra deserved more respect than she was being given. Honestly, like there are just like no
There's
words
the
and I think the biggest thing for me is that I know, and kind of what Jesse, one of their castmates, was saying on Watch What Happens Live, like the after show yesterday, is like they simply, West and Amanda, do not understand the actual problem here, like the actual problem with it. Like they don't understand, and I feel like Sierra, there's not another way to properly communicate clearly to them what the problem is because I feel like Sierra has done such a good job of explaining exactly what that feeling is like. And for them to continuously say that they understand and they understand in different contexts, like not even saying about their relationship, that they understand how she feels, and then doing something even more hurtful to her and betraying her in this way, and not even having the decency to like give her a heads up that it was happening is just so insane to me.
And it's like, yeah, it's just so insidious. And I feel like a lot of people keep trying to, I would say like 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10 people are on the right side of history with this whole issue. But I keep seeing some people who are like, she was hung up on him, like she needed to get over him, like he didn't owe her anything. And like this is kind of West POV, like where he says in his podcast like 2 days ago, where he's like, everyone was single, but it's like, you can't have it both ways. Like you can't be filming a show in the summer saying to her, I understand you, I see you, I hear you, I get why it hurts so bad, and then 6 months later say, well, we're all single, so it doesn't even really matter that I started dating your best friend because like everyone was single, so there was no cheating or backstabbing involved. But then it's also like, you can't think like that, but then you're also keeping secrets. Like
But
if
like
you
then he's
out,
also saying like supposedly they're best friends, and that's what's crazy to me is like if it wasn't bad, then why did they literally lie to everyone? Like, why are
yes,
they lying to Jesse's face? Why is Wes texting Mia, his other castmate, saying he's apologizing for lying? Like, if they really felt like, and that's where I know, like, deep down, they know it's wrong because
yes,
they wouldn't have been lying about it. And like the fact that Jesse was saying they all went out to brunch, the guys, and then West went out right after and like didn't say, oh, hey, I'm seeing Amanda after. And the two things that really stuck out to me about this episode and the preview for next week's episode is one, when Amanda is trying to defend Sierra to
mm-hmm.
West and is explaining why he's being disrespectful to her and kind of being like, I'm a good friend to her and you're supposed to be a good friend to me, but you're not being a good friend to Sierra, and like we're all supposed to be friends. Which, okay, valid girl, like if not all of this has transpired. And then the preview for next week where Amanda looks really unhappy that Wes and Sierra are back being friends because again, like, and this is what I'm explaining to Eric when he doesn't know anything about what's going on, is like it's one thing to say like Sierra was hung up on West and they dated a long time ago. Like, yes, they dated a long time ago, but clearly the way that they interact is not the way that just friends interact.
Yeah,
And he's always like kind of like dangled this carrot, whether or not like, she's feeding into it, but they've always been really flirty, even last year, especially this year. And we see in the preview that Amanda's like, they're not just friends. Like, they went from 0 to 100 again. Like, they're not just
yeah,
friends. And so for her to go and turn around from that to then want to date that person is, I just can't even comprehend how many backflips she had to do in her own
yes.
mind to make it seem okay. And I feel like it's not even, I feel like she is going to come to the reunion and kind of do the whole like, well, I'm only thinking about myself and I feel like it's time for me to
Be selfish.
be selfish, but also like I didn't mean to hurt Sierra. But she definitely knows that that's not the way that you treat your friends.
Exactly. Like to me, it's like, this is why it drives me insane why they both keep saying like, we didn't mean to hurt anybody. I feel bad that we hurt people, but like I can't deny this connection. It's like, but you literally can deny it. That's the thing. Is like sometimes in life, shit's fucking hard. You have to choose, like, you have to choose. I would honestly say like genuinely like harmony in your friend group over yourself sometimes.
Oh,
You
100%.
have to choose.
I am a friend group girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this isn't even just to say like, this isn't even just in this instance. Like, bro, there's times where like your friends will interfight with each other. You have to choose harmony. You have to be like, you know what? Let's all be the bigger person. I don't care. Like, let's move past this. And it's like you could have like the second the two of them even thought about hooking up in any capacity and crossing that boundary, even if you did it one time, I just know it's like immediately you know what you did is wrong. So why do you keep doing it? If you're lying to everyone around you, you know what you're doing is wrong. You're doing shit in secrecy. You're going to dinner in secret. You're going to brunch in secret. You're everyone who's asking you, you're denying it to them. If you felt this actual, genuinely undeniable lifelong connection that you feel like if Amanda and West genuinely think that they are going to end up married to each other and have this happily ever after, the thing to do is to tell Sierra and Kyle first. Like, I'm like, why couldn't you do that? Because you know what you're doing is wrong and you know it's not going to end that way. Like, it's like if this is actually the life you live for, you want for yourself. If that was me in the situation, which I would never, I would literally deny my feelings forever for the betterment of my
Yeah.
friendship and my friend group and my life ultimately, because these people are public figures. They're not like us having private issues in our
Yeah, I
small
mean,
friends.
especially as like a public figure, you would never catch me dead.
No.
And I think they severely misjudged
Yes.
public perception of them. I feel like because West, even though him and things haven't been like perfect with him and Sierra over the last two seasons, people still liked him, but I don't think he realized how tied that was to Sierra. And like
Yes.
as soon as Sierra cuts the cord, like baby, we're all gone. Like we're all gone. And then for Amanda, everyone was really a lot of people really liked her, but it was like because she was a victim of Kyle, and I don't think necessarily for like anything on her own, and because she was like this laid back cool, like the laid back cool girl does not go for her
No.
best friend's ex. Like that's not what happens here. Like girl's girl, like clearly she's not a girl's girl. Like I think they misjudged the perception of like how this would go when it comes out, and like what Mia was saying on Watch What Happens Live. Like what did you think was going to happen? I
Yeah.
think that they thought that public perception was going to swing way more in their favor, and that everyone else would on the cast would like kind of have to give them some grace because the public backed them, and it just totally went the other way. But I think when you're Amanda and your entire persona, and this is why, not just saying because she's a girl that's worse, but when you build your entire persona on like, I don't like to leave the house, I don't like to party, I'm a girl's girl, and then you don't go to Sierra's birthday dinner, and Sierra even justified in her recent interview like, oh yeah, I knew Amanda wasn't going to come because like, she just doesn't like to have
Yeah.
things. But when you're in every pub, club, bar, baseball stadium every single day
You're
with
at Remy Bader's birthday party, but you're not at Sierra's.
like, what do you mean? Like, you have been lying about your entire identity
Mm-hmm.
to everyone as a viewer. Like, we thought you were the bed bug. Clearly, you are not a bed bug. You will go chase this man wherever he goes. And so it's just not likable. It's not relatable. It's not
No.
relatable to me.
No,
So,
it's fucking disturbing. Like, and like even people like,
can I go back? Guys, I'm gonna go back to normal. I need some normalcy for my mental health. Let me go out to the pub club bar with my man.
let me go to
That's
the Yankee game and start making out on camera when I know that there's cameras everywhere and there's a broadcast that streams this on live stream. This is a game that's being streamed everywhere on TVs across New York State. Oh yeah, let me just do go make out with him. It's just so disturbing and like I like and I will stand 10 toes down behind this. I feel like we've said this multiple times, but people keep being like, everyone just wants it to be scandal, but it actually isn't. It's not as big as scandal. I'm like, I'm sorry, the shit is fucking worse to me. Like, Ariana and Raquel were friends. Yeah, Ariana was talking, confiding in Raquel about like her fucking stupid relationship with Tom Sandoval and how he's a horrible boyfriend and had been for a decade. Like, yeah, yes, that's true. But but it's like, they were not like Sierra and Amanda were actually best friends, and Sierra and West were best friends. Like
they're
it's
saying that they
not
were.
it's not like Raquel, Tom, and Ariana were like this best friend group for 3 seasons, 3 years. No, it was not like that. This is like so just like insidious.
And I
You
feel like
lied to
honestly, like
everyone, and
in
like
Scandival and like the grand scheme of things, and like obviously like recent hindsight, I think is the same way for the Summer House cast, but like there was like swirling of that
yeah,
like for a while, and I think everyone just drew a blind eye to this, whereas this one was like very, very quickly, and then it was like, whoa.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, exactly. And like also this podcast I listened to, they were saying the host was talking about how like Tom the Scandival thing, like as soon as it dropped to TMZ, like the article dropped in TMZ, all the details were out there. Like
Yeah.
every detail of the relationship, how long it had been going on, what happened, how Ariana found out was all out there while the season was still airing on TV versus this where there is still a lot of secrecy in like the timeline. Like even Jesse Solomon's Watch What Happens Live, like you can tell like when he said, yeah, I've talked to Paige, she's giving me good advice. I'm like, yeah, Paige is probably telling him to keep that shit together and like not say anything until the reunion because I think that they like I think there is actually a clear cut timeline of like maybe not necessarily an overlap of like I don't know honestly because
So Sierra and Lindsay are definitely sitting there mapping out the
yeah,
time.
exactly. But like
Jesse did
they
say in like a different interview, I think with Entertainment Tonight today, he said that he's going to come to the timeline with he's going to come to the reunion with the timeline.
yes, like so I
Because I
feel
mean,
like
Andy even said that. Andy said no one had their timeline together at for Scandival. You need to come with a timeline
mhm.
to the reunion. You can't just be like late March February. No,
No, no, it's like
and that needs to not be the whole conversation because that is not actually the conversation to be
yeah,
had.
exactly. Because to me, the conversation at hand is like West even saying like it didn't get serious till February. I'm like, okay, well, February 3rd, Amanda and Sierra were on Watch What Happens Live for the premiere of Summer House.
Also, Amanda said in an interview that in November, her and Kyle weren't going to see anyone else. And then she said that they only decided to actually divorce in January.
Yeah.
They posted it like 3 days later, which was like January 19th. So, like, what do you mean for January 19th, they actually decided to divorce and things got serious in February?
On February 1st or February 14th or whatever the fuck. Like it's just like I'm like to
And what about
me,
all these other girls? Like, that's the
yes.
best part. And I think, Jesse said something. There was like a question last night too that was like about the other girls, and Jesse pretty much acknowledged that like a lot of that other stuff is true.
Yes. Like he literally
So
was
what does
yeah,
Amanda have to say for that?
exactly. Like I just
We were an exclusive girl. You look so dumb. You look so
Howard, the thing about me is like the thing I hate
West and that other girl were exclusive until literally the day the
until
statement.
March 30th. Exactly. Literally until March 30th. Yes, of course. And March 31st is when your statement came out. So yes, like it's just I the thing that literally kills me is that um this is what's wrong with like modern dating, you guys, like and why I will like never I can't date people because what do you mean exclusive? Like I'm like Amanda, you were married. You were married. Like you were a wife. You had a boyfriend and a fiance and a husband for 10 years. You get it. You decide to divorce him and now you're going to get in a situationship, exclusive situationship with another person. Like you're 34 years old. You're an adult woman.
It's always
Why
the
are you doing this?
30s people that like
It's
yeah.
just like you guys are in your 30s. You're not 22. You're not a college age girl who's just trying to see what's out there. You are 34. Like, why are you in a situationship? Why are you exclusive? Like, is
Yeah.
he your boyfriend or not? Is he your boyfriend or not? Like, I just, it's like the thing, yeah, it's like true. It's like the backflips, like the mental gymnastics that they
Yeah.
both of them have to do in order to like see this through for however long they want to. It's just like, honestly, I would have way more respect for the both of them if they just admitted to it and cut it off.
Or like said like we tried it, it was cool, but like yeah, not
Yeah. Because now I'm like, you guys have to stay together forever. Because the minute you break up,
yeah.
like Wes, do you think your DMs from 2 years ago are bad? I would love to see what your DMs look like right now and what they're going to continue to look like. And then on that note, he
I
waits
was
three
gonna say,
weeks to go on his podcast to say it's just so unfair that Amanda's getting all the hate. Like, why can't the hate come to
to
me?
defend
Direct
her,
it to
like I
me. I'm
was
like,
like
go on your Instagram and tell your Instagram story, create mode. Hey everyone, if you're hating on Amanda, come hate on me instead. No, you don't want to do that because you want to play victim. Like it's just I can like apparently the reunion we're recording this on the 22nd. Apparently
yeah,
the reunion's tomorrow, filming tomorrow.
yeah, I
And
heard
I'm
that
like,
as well.
I I need that. Like I need that reunion. Like I need fucking air to breathe, you guys. Like
I need to know what comes out of it. So
I'm
bad. Someone needs to
no,
bring
because
it
how
up.
part of me is like, I hope there's like a leak because like these makeup artists, these like hairstylists, they're gonna fucking talk to their friends and shit. But I'm like, a part of me is like, I hope there's like a leak of like what happens, but I also like need to experience it live. Like I'm like, I don't want to
Like a
know anything.
3 hour reunion.
It better
Anything under 2 hours is not gonna be enough for me.
But then I also am like, what's the whole like, what are they gonna talk about? Because everything is low key just like irrelevant now that this is
Yeah.
a thing where it's like you're this is gonna be the whole reunion. Like I don't know what else you can say because it all look.
I mean, I would love to hear more about Amanda going on and on about how Ben wanted to
Oh
sleep
yes, I
in
forgot about that.
Italy and the context of the Bailey fight, and if anyone has any apologies for Bailey,
I need that apology. I love Bailey, you guys.
and like the context of what we know now makes that conversation very interesting.
Mhm.
So even when she said she was kind of feeding into it, like the attention he was giving her in Italy, I'm like, you're literally
Bro,
married.
I also like the preview for next week where Jesse's like they haven't had. I don't think they've had sex in years. Like I'm just like, what was the point of her and Kyle being married? Like, does anybody know?
Money,
But like for like really?
which he claims to have none of.
What she claim? Yeah, they have no one has the money.
Oh, in other celebrity
Mhm.
drama, we have the Alex versus Alex's, which honestly I'm like clocked out of. Like they had me for a minute. Alex Cooper called out Alex Earl, who's been passive aggressively reposting things about Alex Cooper online for months, called her out to come and step forward and share what the beef is with her. But Alex Earl said that she would and has yet to, which I saw speculation that she's gonna do it like on her Netflix show.
Yeah,
That's when she's gonna drop it, but like you're missing your window here of like the people's interest. Like if she responded that day, like her socials would have just gone
yeah.
crazy. I'm shocked that she didn't take that opportunity.
Because I'm like, you could do it both. You could respond right now and also be
Yeah.
filming it
Like
for your
people are
Netflix.
gonna watch the TV show.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that.
I know. I also am interested to see because people are like sleuths online and they're like Alex Cooper pre-recorded this video because her nails are different than how they are right now. And then this hit piece came out about Unwell Network that's not really
Yeah.
hitting them in the best light. So people think that she did this to deflect from that, which I could honestly see that. But yeah, I just don't think like I'm like, okay, Alex Earl's what, 24? She's not like a little girl, but like Alex Cooper's in her 30s. Like, I'm just like, why are you like punching down? Like, what could have happened? Like, why don't you tell us? Because now it just seems like you're punching down on this girl. And like, she also went on a tirade about Brianna Chicken
I was
Fry.
gonna say Brianna Chicken Fry is at the scene of every crime because why was she involved in the West Amanda thing?
Yeah.
Like, where is this girl in every single
How does
circle?
she know everybody? She literally knows everybody. And like,
But
yeah, they were beefing.
I saw like a lot of things and was like, where are all the Alex Cooper fans? Like, it's kind of funny because I Call Her Daddy was like everywhere. Like, people were talking about it, people
Yeah.
had the merch. Like, there's honestly not a Call Her Daddy fan to be found, I feel like recently. Like,
No.
I don't see it on my page at all anymore. Um,
No, I feel like the Call Her Daddy viewers are the people who just like are there for the guests that she's interviewing. No one is necessarily there for Alex Cooper because
well,
the
because it's
podcast
not
is
the
so
same.
different. Yeah. It's not really about her anymore. It's about these guests every week. So like she's kind of just like
An interviewer,
an
bad
interviewer.
interviewer.
I know. And she's like trying to paint herself as like she wants to be like Barbara Walters, but like it's just not really she's not that good at it. And also it's like it just there's something jarring to me about her in these sweatsuits talking to these like trying to give these interviews where she's like crisscross applesauce on a chair and like the artist is like the celebrities in like full glam like whatever like I just am like there is a juxtaposition there that just like there's just something that doesn't that's just
Yeah.
missing like I don't know how to explain it. And then obviously like even Diane Sawyer, even Barbara Walters, like these women like they push and prod and they like try and get the tea. Like even Oprah Winfrey, like when she would have celebrities on her show, like she would, obviously there's always a publicist there telling them like don't say this, don't say that, whatever, but they're always trying to push and prod and try and get more. And I just feel like Alex Cooper is more of like a fluff piece for the
Yeah, she'll
person,
like
like
ask a question and then be like, ah, next.
yeah, like she never really pushes back. Like I even saw a clip of her where she was interviewing Haley Bieber, and she's like, we don't have to get into this, but, and I just thought, well, if if you're the interviewer, like if you want to ask the question, ask the question. It's on her to decide to answer it the way she wants or not. And I feel like she always frames her questions that way, maybe to just be more friendly or maybe to get them to open up more. But
Yeah.
it just feels
Like
very
let them choose how
distant.
to answer it.
Yeah, and I just feel like I don't know. I mean, these are two women who have way more like they're gonna be fine regardless of what comes out or whatever. But like, I just think there's something to be said about the fact that like Alex Cooper is trying to like low key like punch down on Alex Earl. That's like,
And she's probably so mad that it like that. Maybe that's why Alex Earl hasn't responded because she knows it's gonna make her mad that
yeah,
like Alex Cooper was trying to get all this attention and maybe trying to distract from the fact that um this piece was coming out about Unwell and it's not worked, obviously.
yeah, and like I just think on like I don't know. I believe like all the stuff that's coming out on Unwell Network. Like, I'm just like I believe
Right,
it. I
have to.
believe that there are very sinister people in power who like literally don't give a fuck about anybody but making a buck. Like that's why she left Barstool for Spotify, why she left Spotify for SiriusXM, because she wants to make more money, make more money, make more money, even though her popularity is not even really that big.
Hmm.
And it's like the Unwell Winter Games. Like what was that? Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I'm just like it seems like someone who always wants to like she wants to be like Andy Cohen. Like she wants to be the this huge person behind all
Yeah.
these ideas. And I just feel like if it's just you and your husband with no safeguards or like HR department or anything, it's just really not gonna work. Like, you can't like step over people and like demand things from them or be mean to them and then expect them to just be like, oh well, it's let me sign on the dotted
Well, also,
line.
she like kind of ruined her relatability, I feel like, too, with the departure of the way that Call Her Daddy was structured, because I feel like people felt like the way that she spoke to them was like, again, because she was mostly speaking to Sophia, like, was as a friend. And like, she was very relatable, but it's not like she makes like daily TikToks about her life or anything. Like, she's not relatable. She's not like an Alex Earl who's
Yeah.
still doing vlogs and like talking like everyone's her friends. So there's not like that sort of relationship with people anymore. And now
Hmm.
she's just interviewing other people. So I think it's more difficult to like be on a platform as like an influencer yourself. Like what is she influencing
Yeah.
exactly?
That's like she's
She's rich and
influencing the
famous and now she's just interviewing other people. So like what does
yeah.
she give me?
Nothing except for like asking you to buy her Unwell energy drinks.
Which I
That's
didn't
also
like.
another.
I bought one once and I did not like it.
There's also something about that. It's like I don't trust people who try and do everything.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing to try and do everything in like you in a classy way. But like it's not that I don't believe that everyone can be successful. Like okay, yeah, like try everything, but it's like why does Unwell Network need to have be a podcast network, be a reality TV network and
And
also
it's all
make
at
a
once. Like,
sports
here's a
show?
drink, here's a TV
Yeah.
show, here's 6 podcasts.
Yeah, it's just like why does it need to be everything all at once? Like
Yeah.
an energy drink, pro like it's just a Gatorade drink. I'm like we don't it's okay. It's low key reminds me of like early days of like the Kardashians where
Yeah.
like they're like, Kylie Swim, Kylie Cosmetics, Kylie Fragrance, KKW Beauty, KKW like it's just like okay guys, like let's
Like,
chill. And then, you get skims because you chilled and you realize like, hey, what
yeah.
people
You
actually
don't need to put your name on like literally
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, what actually people really want is quality things that make sense to my brand. Okay. Versus like Kylie Swim, Kylie Baby, Kylie this, Kylie. It's like we don't need that. And I feel like Alex Cooper's suffering from that right now. Like
Yeah.
overexposure and just like and like what are her podcasts on her network? It's like at Avery Woods and Harry Jowsey. Like
Yeah. I mean, who's listening to them? Who's listening to us? I mean, it's like kind of the same thing.
literally. Speaking of Avery Woods, guys, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives going to Orange County.
Which, like, I'm kind of happy that it's not like gonna be like the Jen Affleck show because honestly, I don't
I
care
know.
about
Why
Jen
were
at
people
all. She's the
saying that?
most boring one to me, to be honest. But like, I'm not even interested in this new season. Like, just it's just a show about other influencers, guys.
Yeah.
Like what the thing that we really liked about Summer House, and like I know Bailey, I guess, is like technically an influencer, and so is Dara, but like these are still people that have like real jobs. Like they're still working normal jobs. They're still relatable to us. Like we want unknown people. I don't want the Madison Bontempos who her kids have been on YouTube since they were literally pushed out of the womb. I don't want Avery Woods. I don't want Bobby, whatever her
Bobby
last name.
Altoff. Yeah.
She was so 2023. No one cares about her. She wasn't funny in
Yeah.
2023. She's not funny now.
Yeah.
Don't want to hear about her being a Mormon. And honestly, I don't have it in me to listen to Aspen Ovar talk for 12 episodes about how she's in a throuple because they're not going
Well,
to show their
because
kids.
yeah.
Like,
Well, that's
can't even, like, the show can't be about motherhood. Yeah,
well, that's the thing to me is like on Mormon Wives. Okay, the Mormon Wives women, like their kids aren't really in their content, like really, I would say, not really. It's like just themselves doing everyday shit. But like their kids are on the show, like you see them, you see their face, whatever. But they're not like having solo scenes with their kids being like, okay, let's all like walk. I don't know, you know what I, like it's not like
I
real
think
husband
it's just
content.
weird because what made Secret Life of Mormon Wives so interesting, and especially the way that the show was like put together, is like they all do, whether or not they're all best friends, but like you could tell they had done so many TikToks together
Yeah.
and spent a lot of time with each other, and then still the way they like interpose all of their social media together within the episode itself, and it like drives the plot almost. I don't understand how they're gonna do that because none of these people are
Are
actually
actually friends.
Bobby and Aspen and Avery Woods are not hanging out together every week. We don't see
No.
them on each other's social media. So it's like totally not the same show. It's
No.
not really like a spin-off. It's just another show of a bunch of influencers that are now going to film together.
Yeah, but to me, it's like, yeah, where's the drama gonna come from? Mormon Wives had natural drama because it literally started from relationships imploding.
And
This is like,
scandals. And they
and
had scandals
yeah.
within the group.
So I'm like, what is the drama here? These people don't interact online. And I also think another reason why Mormon Wives is such a like lightning in a bottle idea is because these women are not curated at all, bro. They will fucking tell you everything about their lives. First is like Aspen Ovard has been on YouTube since she was a teenager. Avery Woods blew up on YouTube on TikTok like 2 years ago, and is they're very polished. Those are the two that I know. Obviously Bobby Altoff, but she's like an interview. I know she used to be a mommy vlogger and then like started doing podcast interviews, whatever. But it's like these people know like public perception and like how it can really be
Yeah.
like taken from you and like what people think and like it because
They've already decided to create a boundary, like you were saying, like
yes,
all of them don't show their kids. Like they already have all these boundaries with social media. So it's just interesting to see how it's going to come together as a TV show.
yeah, because then on reality TV you can't have boundaries
Yeah.
because people either these people the viewers are gonna find
And
something
again,
out or
that's what makes Summer House, even though it's so horrific from like a moral perspective,
yeah,
makes such good TV because now we're all watching these episodes back, even though the drama is like outdated now,
yeah,
with our jaws to the ground. And
yeah,
like that's what makes it good reality TV.
yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I'm like, good luck with that.
Maybe they'll come in swinging. We don't know.
I know. Maybe they'll be like, you did this, or maybe they'll all judge Aspen Over for being in a throuple. Like I don't know, but also it's like who's Mormon? Is Bobby also actually Mormon?
I have no
Because
idea.
like in Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, some of them are actually still Mormon.
Yeah.
Or
And then
like grew
people
up
are saying
Mormon
the
or
like
not
God
or
thing right
all
now.
yeah, like so I'm like, what the hell is happening with any of these people? Why is it called the same thing? Just call it something else.
Yeah.
But I guess they're starting filming
We'll be
soon.
clocked in for that. We'll be clocked in for
Yeah.
Sierra and Mara on Dancing with the Stars. And
Oh my
who am I
god, I
supposed
can't
to vote
wait.
for? Who am I supposed to vote
I know.
for? I'll be splitting my 10 votes
I'll
equally.
be voting 5 for Mara, 5 for Sierra.
No, we love to see it. We love to see our girls thriving. Um, Stay tuned for next week because hopefully we'll have some reunion day summer house drama to spill or dissect, talk about. Make sure that you're following us on streaming platforms, YouTube, Apple, Spotify. Make sure that you're following us on our social media, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at First in Line Pod.
And don't forget to rate and review us on Spotify as well as Apple Podcasts. 5 stars only, please, and thank you.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time on First in Line. That's it.
Bye.